I just listened to your last speech you gave about this bill you're trying to pass about funding for Israel, Ukraine, and the border. Hell no. You come out and you blame Donald Trump for every damn thing. You blame his supporters for every damn thing. You also said that the Republicans are scared of Donald Trump. I mean, damn, you're bashing half the country. But let's get to the nitty gritty. Now, everybody wants to do funding for Israel. Everybody's a little skeptical on funding for Ukraine because of some missing money. And they do not trust you, Joe Biden. The American people do not trust you, Joe Biden, because you have lied multiple times. And let's talk about the border. Now, when Trump was in office, we didn't have this problem. And then you come out here today and you blame Trump for the problem. Damn near day one, when you come into office, you changed over 90 executive orders he did that protected us, the American people, that you keep saying you're working for. It's a damn lie, too. A damn lie. You reversed all that with a stroke of an ink pen. And you could change it right back to the way it was with a stroke of the same ink pen. But no, you don't do that. Matter of fact, for 3 years, you let that border run wide open. Every kind of bullshit that's out there in the world is here now. As you can see by the cops getting beat, the 60-something-year-old lady getting dragged by 2 immigrants on a moped, and the other crimes they've been committing. I wish somebody would tell me exactly how much money the state government, the federal government, has spent over your one action with an ink pen. You're reversing what worked. It doesn't matter if Mickey Mouse come up with it. It worked. But no, you can't admit that. Matter of fact, in the last 3 years, can you admit anything you've done wrong? Anything. All the way down to having drag shows at the White House. Being influenced by TikTokers over natural gas. Your cabinet. You can't. Now, you say you're going to come back out Thursday. They're supposed to vote on this in the Senate tomorrow. It's not going to pass. You saying 5,000 a day. How about none? Prove yourself. If you're having to come, if you're an immigrant fleeing, a Mexican resident fleeing into the United States, I think that's the first country you come to. But if you're from Russia or China or Venezuela, you've had to cut through several different countries. Nobody's trying to hurt you in Mexico if you're from Venezuela. And if they are, you got to prove it. But no, you just let them in, let them in, let them in, let them in. Why should Republican, in matter of fact, there's some Democrats who aren't even on board with this bill. Why should they trust you? Because all you're doing is doing this because it's an election year. And you're seeing the polls that immigration has moved up to number 1. The economy is number 2. You say the economy is great. I think you're full of shit. Gas jumped up 30 cents the other day. Groceries never has came down. You blame that on the groceries of the grocery stores. They're price gouging. No, they're not. It's you not being able to admit when you're wrong. And you have been wrong a lot. You're the only person I've ever seen. You pissed off the Republicans. You pissed off Democrats. You pissed off the young people over this pro-Palestinian crap because they think you can actually make a ceasefire happen. No, you cannot. What happened in Israel was a terrorist attack, just like our 9/11, and they went to war. Bottom line, you sit here and you let us get attacked, 180 times now? Our soldiers have died, and there will be more to die because they're not backing up. They're not backing up because you're too weak. And everybody under the sun is telling you that. But no, you're never wrong. So no, don't sign this bill. Why don't you do a separate bill for Ukraine funding, a separate bill for Israel funding? And then, if you want to do something with immigration, because you're ready to do it now, because you see it's going to cost you an election. No matter who you're running against, it's going to cost you an election. Then you come up, you reverse everything Trump did. And then you start kicking these people out of here. Some do need to stay. I understand that. But I'd say about 90% of them don't. Especially the ones who are out here beating up cops, beating up little old ladies. I mean, damn. These people, they've got it made. They're living like kings over here because they were paupers over there. Everything's free. And then if they want more, they're going to steal it. And then we pay for it. Now, I am absolutely positive I will be doing more videos on this immigration incident, everything you're doing. Because I want people to realize something. For 3 years, that southern border, you let that happen. You created that. You're the president of the United States. You wanted the job. You got the job. You put Kamala out there as your border czar. And you've done nothing till now. You're wanting to do something now. Well, let's see if you still want to do something after this gets turned down. And then they bring 2 bills to you. One for Ukraine funding, one for Israel funding. Let's see what you do with them. And then let's see if you still want to do something with immigration. Because the best way for you to do something with immigration is to go back, retake all those executive orders you did on that border, shut it down, and build the wall. And I mean, you should have done that 2 days ago. If you like what I'm saying, hit the like button. You don't like it? Oh well. Proof's in the pudding. Because Joe Biden, you are the president. Not Donald Trump. Nobody else. It's all on you. And your Democrats who've helped you. I bet it makes a difference come election time. If you like what I'm saying, hit the like button. Again, subscribe to the channel. I'll be talking a whole lot more. And anybody who does not believe me, go back and listen to the speech and come up with your own conclusions. Because this is wrong.